You just did test week, so now we're into week 2 of phase 1. Hope your legs are feeling okay after Karen. You're using your glutes and not just your quads. So for the rest of this phase, you're going to expect to do 1 heavy session a week. You're going to do 1 strength session per week. Heavy sessions are mostly in the gym. It's barbell, it's heavy resistance training. Strength workouts are going to be more mirrored like an SST day, like a sport-specific training, Metcon, but heavier. Stone carries, odd objects, sled drags, farmer carries, isometric holds with weight to kind of build those stabilizers and stability muscles, and a lot of capacity in the hips. Carrying heavy weight, and I'm not talking like a rucksack, I mean like a yoke carry or a farmer's carry. It builds a ton of core and hip strength, and if you've got strong hips, you're going to be just fine when it comes to ruck marching. Okay, so that's what we're working towards. You're also going to have 2 endurance sessions per week and 2 SST Metcons per week. Back to the heavy sessions, you can expect 1 a week, and it is in the gym and it's complementary muscle groups. So week 1, talk bench press, back squat. It's not going to be your typical 5 sets of 10. It's going to be mirrored towards getting your heart rate up a little higher. You're going to feel like a workout. Okay, they're complementary muscle groups for every day. So bench and back squat, you max effort on the bench, whatever the workout is. And when you get to back squat, you max effort that too, because they don't affect each other. So we put these couplets together, and you're really gonna be able to put forth a lot of effort and get a big stimulus out of it, but only if you put in the effort. So don't half-ass heavy day or lifting day. Get a lot out of it because it's important. Okay, if you want to go there, this is where we're building strength and stability and capacity with our muscles. Okay, you're not going to get big and bulky, you're just going to get stronger. Okay, the strength day, a lot of great movements. You may need to kind of hunt around for equipment. Highly recommend either A, you can find a CrossFit gym that has open gym or lets you work out some kind of a deal. B, you can grab a lot of this stuff for a pretty good deal. Or C, even better, go in with a training partner and split the cost, because if you can buy a sandbag for $60, you share it for $30. That's a pretty awesome deal. So that's another option too. That's strength day. Endurance day, you can expect to do repeats, sprint repeats, 6 200-meter sprints with 3 minutes rest between. Sprinting is a powerful tool to build hip strength, hamstring strength. I'm not talking about jogging, I'm talking about sprinting. So that is up to you to push the boundaries. You want to max out that sprint after you've warmed up really good. Build speed as you run through, then coast after you've crossed your line. A lot of rest, train yourself to get your heart rate really high and then come back down fast. We're also going to be doing some middle distance. You did a 1 mile run, we'll do a 1.5 mile run. The goal with that is to go a farther distance, but it's to keep the same average heart rate. So I don't climb out of the stratosphere with your heart rate just because we add distance. So at the end of it, hopefully you wear a heart rate monitor for your endurance training and you can look at, oh crap, right at that 900 meter mark, my heart rate jumps up. What am I doing wrong? So make the most of these little incremental distance gains by trying to go farther, but do it with a lower heart rate. We're also going to be doing some mid-distance repeats, 3 rounds, 800-meter run, and 5 minutes rest for a couple of rounds, and that'll add every week. We're doing ruck repeats, so 1 mile slow ruck, 1 mile fast ruck, or ruck run. We'll do that for a repeat. So you're pushing for a mile, and then while you keep moving, you slow down and train yourself to recover. Powerful tool when it comes to rucking and keeping that stress level low is training yourself how to deal with, how do I drop my heart rate while I'm working out. The SST work is pretty straightforward. Just push real hard. Good form, good technique. If you need to modify any of the movements or any of the weights, do it. Practice round, practice reps, and you'll feel like this is this is too much for me. But you also have to look at the workout. If the workout is meant to be heavy, and you're meant to do like, sets of 5 of something, and you can only get 3, it was meant to be heavy. You can't always go light. I mean, there's going to be days where you're going to struggle with the weight, but you were meant to struggle with the weight. Don't fall into the trap of it's always too heavy, and then on light days, like, oh, that was good, I'll do that every time. That's not the point, okay? So don't run away from the weight. You kind of have to be able to listen to your body and say, look, he wants me to do 20 reps of this. I can barely get it off the ground. I need to figure something out, okay? And as always, use the training group and reach out, and someone will be able to help, okay? And other than that, that's phase 1. It's 8 weeks long. It's test week and then 7 weeks. And looking forward to you guys making gains through there. And I'll see you at phase 2.